let's learn how to animate these parameters in the effect control panel. Anytime you have a stopwatch, you can always animate something. So these are all animatable. So what you do, let's put our playhead at home. So press the home key. That moves this thing to home like this. And let's reset our blur. That's actually not. So let's make this blur radius something big, so quite blurry. Okay, that's very blurry. Now, turn on the stopwatch for the blur radius. So what that does, it creates a keyframe. So how do you know it creates a keyframe? Well, select your layer and type a U. U will show you all the keyframes that have been created. So there it is. So it created a keyframe there. Now move your playhead to a different point in time. How about let's go to 3 seconds. So how do you jump to 3 seconds? Again, you can click here and type 300. So 3 seconds, 0 frames. All right, and then let's change the parameter to be 0. You can change it here or up here, either way. So I'm going to use the timeline, and I'm just going to click. Instead of dragging, I'm going to click and type a 0. So there is your blur effect. For this particular effect, I'm not going to F9 it. I'm just going to keep it as a linear keyframe. So home, spacebar, check out the effect. It takes a while to render these because these effects require a lot of CPU power and RAM power. So sometimes you'll see a little green screen occasionally like that. So it's rendering. You can see that it's trying to figure out how to render all that. So literally it's taking every single pixel and blurring it out. So it takes some time to do that. So just be patient. Obviously faster computers will allow this to happen faster. And there you go. It goes to that. So now if you hit spacebar and type home again, it shows you the blur effect. Okay, so the little green glitches, don't worry about that so much. In the final rendered video, that won't happen. That's just happening in the RAM preview. So what the point is that any stopwatch that exists either in the effect control panel or the timeline in any of these, you can animate it just like anything else. So keyframes, you can make them linear or not. So these are linear, or you can F9 them if you think it's necessary. So select them all and press F9. But for this particular one, no. Okay, so I'm going to right click and choose. Interpret keyframe interpolation, change that back to linear. Okay,